welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be having an autumn haul from a variety of different stores. This is just a collection that I have made over the past month of items that I feel like are going to be the number one in my wardrobe. So I'm excited to share with you some pieces. Some of this has been gifted, some of it has been bought with my own money, so I will specify as we go through the video. Just before we get stuck into things, I wanted to say a massive happy International Women's Day to you all. It is a little bit belated, it's a couple of days late, but nonetheless, I wanted to say how amazing you all are. International Women's Day, much like Valentine's Day, is just one day of the year. We need to be being proactive in the community. We need to be best friends for each other. We need to support each other. If you have a dream, do it. Don't let anyone get in your way. Don't let anyone stop you from doing it. You are a badass boss. If you want to be a stay-at-home mum, be the most badass stay-at-home mum there is. If you want to be a boss lady and own your own company, do it. Don't let excuses stop you. Don't let any person stop you either. And use that. Use the hate that you are going to get from people, because you will. You're going to get hate along the way. You're going to have doubt from probably the closest to you. When I first started my channel, the amount of, well, no one ever said it to me, but the amount I could tell of questioning and judgment that came from friends was huge. Like, out of this world huge. So you're going to get judgment, you're going to get hate, and you're going to be told that you can't do it. Prove them wrong, and you will be sitting there thanking yourself for believing in you. There's a quote that I want to share with you guys that I love and live by, and I really feel like if we all implemented this quote into our life, then we would all be better women and supporters and friends for each other. And the saying is, girls compete, women empower. So make sure you're empowering your fellow women and not competing with. We have the most amazing community here, full of so many beautiful women, and every day I count my blessings that you're all part of it. So let's go down to the comments, leave some empowering quotes or some words of affirmation or whatever it is that your heart desires to our fellow women on this platform, because honestly, we have the most beautiful little community here and we should be supporting each other. Women support women. So yay. Now that's out of the way, I've had my little rant. Let's get on with today's haul. So half I have from St. Frock and the other half I have from Betty Lane. So Betty Lane kindly sent me the stuff for autumn. Don't forget to go down and subscribe to be part of the beautiful community that we have on this channel. And let's get going. So the first item, which I'm obsessed with, is from St. Frock. It is in a size 16. Again, I'll link it all down below, but isn't she gorgeous? Like, look at that. So it's this beautiful beigey color, which I was a little bit nervous wouldn't suit my skin tone, but I think I'm tanned enough this time. Also, side note, I'm going to be doing the first fake tan in like 5 years. That's a bit exaggeration. 3 years. So I'm a bit nervous, but I'm excited. I think this dress will look fabulous with a tan. Okay, so freaking love this dress like so much. It's just kind of casual, boho, really nice. And obviously in Queensland, Australia, we still have a lot of summer heat still in the air, you might say. So this is going to be perfect for running the kids around. I feel like it's the perfect length. It doesn't drape on the floor. I just love the color. I don't know if it suits me. I guess you can tell me if my skin tone suits it. I don't know. I feel like maybe I've gotten enough of a tan to warrant it. I don't know. You can let me know your opinions. Really like the buttons are kind of like turtle shell or tortoise shell, whatever you call it. And this here is not a functioning ribbon, but you can obviously tie it up and, or you could leave it loose if you wanted to. Okay, next up, I mean, can we even with this pattern? It's kind of like Nana's carpet crossed with Hawaiian chic. I can't quite describe it, but it is so beyond beautiful. Like, I am obsessed with it so much. I've just turned up the exposure a little bit so that you can see this one a little bit better, but it is so beyond beautiful. I can't even describe to you how gorgeous. It's kind of one of those dresses that you could wear off the shoulders but I think the model was wearing it just on top of the shoulders, like just here. And that's where I personally prefer it, because otherwise it does always ride up for me. It has this beautiful little detailing here, the ribbon detailing at the front. I feel like it's going to be one of those dresses that's just better to show you when it's on the body. So let's pop it on. So this is gorgeous. Like, I just can't even. So with the neckline, as you will see, it's going down a little bit and then sort of around. You could, if you wanted to, pull it down off the edge, but I don't like personally them sitting that way, because otherwise it just rides off anyway. This tassel you could do up if you wanted to. I personally prefer it when it's hanging down like this. Can we just talk about the colours though? Like, this is everything that encompasses Australian autumn to me. It's very Australiana, or very in right now, you might say. I just love it. It's got the floral, but it's got the red tones, the oranges, the green botanical vibes, and then the navy blue. So I'm just like obsessed with it. Next up is another stunning piece that I am obsessed with. So they had 3 different colours. I'm pretty sure they had a green, and they definitely had a blue, a baby blue. They might have even had it in a red. I can't remember, but this one is the mustardy yellow. I was so close to getting the baby blue, but I'm kind of more of like a yellowy, reds, oranges tone, I think, because of my brown hair. But the blue, the baby's sky blue, it was beautiful. Now I think this one came down to about $38 maybe in the sale. Same Frock often have sales, so if you don't have a lot of budget right now and you don't want to justify paying for something full price, because I know, girl, same, I am always on the hunt for a bargain, so sign up to their newsletter. Like I said, this is not sponsored, just I genuinely sign up to their sales. So yeah, they come in every, I want to say a couple of months, maybe even every month they have an occasional sale. So if you're interested in, you know, getting some of their stock that goes into the sale, then definitely sign up. This one's actually one of their new releases, and it happened to be in the last sale, which I thought was really great. So yeah, let's chuck her on and you can have a look what it looks like. Isn't this gorgeous? Now I did size up to this one in a 18, because this type of fit normally in other stores would be quite figure hugging. So at this particular store, Same Frock, I've had both experiences. They're generally, and I say generally, true to size, pretty much. But because this one wasn't your kind of flowy maxi style, I decided to size up, because in the past when I bought a crossover like this boob area, they have run a little bit small. So I decided to size up. I shouldn't have worried. I should have just bought my normal size. Although in saying that, I would have had to have pinned this regardless of the size that I bought. And to be honest with you, I actually quite like the amount of room that is sitting in the 18. So I don't think it's a bad thing that I went the 18. I will leave it up to you whether you want to go the same size, like not the same size, but if you want to size up or stay the same size, that is completely up to you and how you like the fit on me. I mean, you know what I normally wear and what this looks like on me, obviously. So I would pin this. It is also double material around this part, which I think is really luxurious. So that will allow the pinning without it having to come through to the thinner material. It is that kind of linen-y cheesecloth material, which is actually quite good quality. I don't feel like it's cheap at all. It's got a little bit of like ruching. Let me see if you can see. A little bit of ruching up here, and it's almost like padded ruching, but it doesn't quite puff out on the arms. So I do wish that there had been a bit of, I don't know, padding put in there. Something else to note is the arms. It does taper in and it's quite thick band. So you would not be able to get away with this if it didn't fit. Like you wouldn't be able to stretch it or have any room to move. So in terms of sizing, I actually think the 18 was perfect because it does give me that more arm room. the last piece we have from St. Frock is this green Dalmatian dress. It's a midi, so it looks like this. It's got the layering, which has been very trendy over summer. So you'll see there the frilliness. I was actually going to buy the mini, it wasn't really mini, but the mini skirt in the same print. And then I ended up finding the dress version of it. And to be honest with you, I probably reach for dresses more than I ever do mini skirts because A, kids bending over, but B, washing. 2 pieces to wash versus 1 piece to wash. I'd much rather wash one. So I ended up going this one. It is in the size 16, and again, it was on sale. They all were on sale, so I'll have it linked below if there's still one available. This is her on. Again, very flattering. This one is actually, oh, it does have real buttons. I was going to say this one doesn't. So this one does have functioning buttons, which means that you can breastfeed. Ah, that's interesting. When I pulled it out of the package about a week ago, I thought it wasn't. So there we go. It's very flowy. It's got an adjustable waist in the middle, which is kind of perfect when you're pregnant because it means that you can have a bit more room for a bump, and then once you're no longer pregnant, you can just adjust it a little bit tighter. I don't know if the color overlay suits me. Like I don't think it doesn't suit me. I just don't know if it makes me look angry. Do you know what I mean? Like with my makeup today being the way that it is, I'm like, does this color suit me? I don't know. But I don't know. You guys can let me know in the comments if you like it. I think it's one of those dresses that I'm just going to be able to pull out, go and do my day errands, and feel semi put together and not like I'm about to lose my marbles. I actually forgot there was one more item from St. Frock, and it was a maxi skirt. You'll see there that there's all these like little dots on it, which is textural. It's very, very nice, and the color is Divine with a little white top, the one that I got from Kmart, which is very affordable. It was like, I think $8 or something like that. Definitely a staple that I recommend you have in your wardrobe if you don't have one, is just a cropped shirt to go with things like this, which is a high-waisted maxi skirt. I ended up sizing down to a 14 in this purely because when anything flows around my hips, all I need to worry about is my waist measurement. And so this one's very stretchy. I knew it would be. I knew that the tassel would also be adjustable, but I'm just going to chuck it on with this pink shirt from Betty Lane. I would not pair these two together personally. I think that's too much pink or red, but I don't have my white shirt that I'm talking about in here, so we'll just have to deal with it. So this shirt is from Betty Lane. Like I said, it is shorter in the front and longer in the back. Very flattering, and it's perfect to also tuck in to jeans and go under denim jackets, things like that. Perfect little basic. I have this one in the size large. This was kindly gifted. This is her on. She is beautiful and very light, which is nice. It's also got slits either side. There. It is getting quite hot in here, so if you see a few drips of sweat, don't mind that. It's beautiful. I'm glad I went the 14 because I feel like the 16 would have been too much material. It has got pockets. I don't know if it's more of a hindrance though, because it's kind of bunching either side and making me look like I have more hip than I do, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. And then I've got the tassel done up. It's pretty maxed out. I wouldn't want it to be any shorter, otherwise it's gonna look stupid. The next item that I'm going to talk to you about are these jeans, and if there's one thing that you get from this haul, it needs to be these jeans. These are a staple at Betty Lane. These are divine. She sent me these in the mail, and I'm so glad that she has introduced me to these fab jeans. They're called the Monaco jeans, but the actual, there's actually food on the butt because I've been wearing them that much. So that goes to show you mum life, and I really do love them. Anyway, I can't remember the exact name. I'll have it all on the screen and link down below like I've said. It has this rough cut on the bottom, sort of rough hem there. It's a beautifully stretchy jean, but also not too stretchy. So it's kind of one of those in between jeans. It's gorgeous. It's got the ripping. She said, Tam from Betty Lane said that there's one coming out without the rips. So if you're not a rip fan, then that is coming. Can we just acknowledge the beauty of both of these pieces right now? So the shirt is very flattering. Like I said, it comes down just below the tummy area and then it's dropping down at the back. If you wanted to tuck it in, it would kind of look like this. I personally prefer this style of shirt not tucked in though, because it's got the two seams that meet together here. It just doesn't tend to suit the tucking in as much. Could just be on a curvy body. I'm not so sure about straight size girls, but me personally, it just doesn't look as good. Love the texture and the feel and the quality of this shirt. I really do want to stress that. Tam at Betty Lane goes above and beyond with the quality of her products. Like I said, these jeans are divine. These are hands down the most comfortable jeans that I've ever owned. They are $69.95 I think from memory, so they're very, very affordable. Hands down would recommend you have these in your wardrobe. They've got the butt pockets like this, and they're a beautiful faded jean color. I'm obsessed, and like I said, they are very flattering around the tummy, and these were actually tighter when I originally wore them. So I would definitely say get your true size because they will give with time. The very last item that I'm going to be showing you is from Betty Lane again, and it's this gorgeous maxi skirt. I'm obsessed with the print of this. It is so divine and very autumny, springy. Blush pink and then that orangey brown tone through it. Goes really nicely with this top as well. Kind of pulls all the pink out of it. Again, this is perfect if you are pregnant. It's got that room for movement. I love it so much. It's got a tassel that pulls together. So again, if you're unsure of sizing, I would go true to size or even a size down because of how much flexibility there is in the waistband. Now, Betty Lane recently did just have a sale, so I don't know how much stock she will have of her pieces left, but I do know that the jeans are a basic. Like I said before, I will have everything linked down below. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's haul. Please let me know your favorite piece from today, and if you would like me to do any autumn hauls from other shops, then let me know and I will check them out. Make sure you go down and hit the thumbs up. That lets me know that you guys enjoyed today's video and to make more like this in the future, and I will see you guys in the very near future for another video.